Hey y'all, it's Julene, trail name Flyaway. I wanted to go over what's going in my pack, and I'm going to try and do this fast because the first time I did it, my video was 27 minutes, so I'm going to go really fast. I will be posting a link to my geargrams, which will have the weights of everything, links to where you can get this stuff. Okay, my tent. It's by Lightheart Gear, the So Long 6. I love it. I've used it a few times. It's a great tent. Love Lightheart Gear. It's a great company. This is my sleeping pad. It's a Thermarest Z-Lite. It's very lightweight. I love this. It has multiple uses. I can use it to sleep, and then if I stop and camp, I could use it to sit on. I don't have to blow it up. Don't have to de-inflate it, whatever. At the end of the day, this is just super, super fast and really light. I decided to keep this because it's great for going in my pack up against my back. Oh man, 1 minute already. My sleeping bag is by Enlightened Equipment. It's the Revelation. I got the short, slim size to save weight, which I think will work fine for me. Again, it's a 30-degree bag, which I think will do fine for September, October on the trail. This is my sleeping bag liner, which I will sleep in each night so that I can keep my stinky hiker funk from getting into my sleeping bag. These are my earplugs for at night, so I don't hear scary noises and be kept awake, and I store them in this because I will only use them at night. These are my camp shoes and water crossing shoes. They're by Crocs. They're pretty lightweight. A lot of air ventilation and mesh. They dry super, super fast also. I really like those. A lot of miscellaneous stuff here. This is my electronics bag. My headlamp. It's a Kango light. I really like it. Trash bags. Pen and paper, because you never know when you might need to leave someone a note. This is gear repair and whatever. I've got a needle in here. I've got some skinny like paracord stuff if I need to repair a shoelace or whatever. It just comes in handy for a lot of things. Gear tape if my tent or sleeping bag or something needs to be repaired. And I've also got some cotton balls soaked in Vaseline in case I need to build a fire, because that makes an excellent fire starter. My hygiene stuff. I've got the mirror, super lightweight, not even like real glass. Helpful in finding ticks, getting something out of your eye, which they tell you just use your phone. Well, you know what? If your phone's dead, it's not going to work. And the phone doesn't work for getting something out of your eye anyways, because I've tried it. Hairbrush. Oral hygiene kit, bathing kit. I'll do a separate video about those things and talk about them more in detail later. This is first aid, meds, miscellaneous stuff, bug net, whatever. I'll talk more about this in a later video. My cooking kit. I have the MSR Pocket Rocket, which I really like. It attaches onto the fuel canister. I got this on Amazon. It came with like a fork half. They kind of fit together. I only brought the spoon. I didn't need the fork. Left it behind. Mini Bic lighter, only 9 grams. Should last my entire hike. Camp rag for drying off stuff that I have to wash, for drying myself off, removing condensation from the inside of the tent, whatever. It absorbs a lot. It dries really, really fast. This is my cooking cup. I could have gone with titanium, which is really popular on the trail because they're super lightweight. But I decided to go with aluminum in spite of the fact that I don't like to use aluminum because it's really not healthy, not good for you. But for the trail, I compromised. And the reason is because aluminum conducts heat much faster than titanium. And so my water will boil a lot faster, which means I'll be using less fuel, which is a huge benefit. So yeah, aluminum conducts heat much better than titanium. And then I just made this lid from aluminum foil, you know, because a covered pot boils a lot faster. Okay, my water filtration, of course, is the ever popular Sawyer squeeze system. I bought this coupler for it so I could attach it to the water bottle The bag, of course, attaches here, and you squeeze the water through. The flow rate's great. You just got to keep it flushed out so it doesn't clog. This is my dipper for water sources that are not pouring or streaming, and I can just dip the water and fill up my bag. My bag is not the bag that came with my Sawyer Squeeze because I've heard a lot of bad things about those. They're not reliable. So I did some research and I found these. They're by Evernew. They come from Japan. So don't wait till the last minute to order these because they take a little while to come in the mail. But I did use this on my shakedown hike and I really, really like it. It's very sturdy. It's not going to leak on you. And if you are in a place where you have to carry extra water, I filled this up and strapped it to the top of my pack using my sit-down straps. And it did fine. It never leaked. It was great. This is my clothing bag. And I will go into detail in another video about my clothes. But in here is my puffer, which I highly recommend. It's the Montbell Plasma 1000, which can be a pretty expensive jacket, but I got really lucky and I found that one on eBay for an amazingly good price. But I'll talk more about my clothes in a later video. My food bag, 5 days of food, comes to about 6 pounds. And I will talk more about my food in a later video. The last things going in my pack are my Cuban fiber rain skirt, which stuffs into its own little pocket or something here. Got this on eBay from a guy who makes them. Again, Gear Grams will have all the weights of all this stuff, and I'll post links to where you can get all this stuff if you want. My rain shell is by Mountain Hardware. Super, super lightweight. No pit zips, but I wanted something super light, so I went with that one. And then my pack cover is also by Lightheart Gear. It covers the pack. It has a hoodie, covers my shoulders. Keeps rain from getting between my pack and my back, and it protects the straps so they're not soaking up rain and getting wet and making my pack heavier. My poles, which I can't reach, and I don't even know if you can see them. My poles are also by Lightheart Gear. They're sold by Lightheart Gear, but they're Gable trekking poles. And so far I really like them. I had a strap malfunction one day and I couldn't get it to go back on. And Lightheart Gear sent me 2 new straps right away. So that was really awesome. And last but definitely not least is my pack. This is by Mountain Laurel Designs. It is the Exodus 57 liter, and I really fill this baby up. It's got, you know, these great mesh pockets. I could probably do another video on this, but other people have done videos, so I mean, just look for the other videos. There's a lot of reviews out there, and they all have really good things to say. I have really good things to say. I love this pack. It's extremely lightweight. I don't even know if it's a pound. It might be with all the pockets and extra things that I had put on it. But I was going to go with the pack by Hyperlite Mountain Gear, which is actually heavier than this one and more expensive. And found out about this pack, and I love it. It's very comfortable. It has like a max 25 pound load capacity, but all my stuff comes to like 22 pounds fully loaded. So it's perfect. It's just perfect. I love it, and I might do another video about it. I don't know. Anyways, my director says I'm up to 9 minutes, so I did not want this thing to be very long. What's that?
The little things?
I'm gonna do a separate video about my hygiene kit and all this stuff, because there's some pretty good things in here I want to tell you about, but I'm gonna make that a separate video and you can watch it if you want. But anyways, this is all the stuff that's going in my pack, 22 pounds, and oh, I didn't talk about this little thing. So I'm gonna have 2 liters of water in my really big 1 liter smart water bottles. It'll be in a pocket on each side of my pack, but this is gonna be my like drinking bottle. So I'm going to be carrying like 2.5, almost 3 liters of water. It's kind of dry this time of year anyway, so it's probably a good idea. This little clip, I can't take it off, but I really can't tell you where to find these. I got this from my daughter. She works at Amazon. Amazon provides these to their employees so that they can keep water on them at all times and stay hydrated. So she gave me this, and it's going to go right on my sternum strap. Keep my water really handy, and then I'll just refill it from my 1 liter bottles. But anyways, that's it for my gear, and time for lunch. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.